Hello guys, today we are going to see whether to play King's Gambit or not. So we are going to discuss about the disadvantages and advantages. So please see the full video because we are gonna have puzzles and important disadvantages. So let's begin. But before that, please subscribe to our channel and like if you really liked it. And let's begin. So before that, let's see what is King's Gambit. So here is our board, very good, right? So I just downloaded the green theme here. So let's dive into the content. So as regularly we are gonna play e4 and he's gonna play e5. Now we are gonna do something weird, okay? So that's nothing but King's Gambit. So if you can, there is a many nasty tricks over here. So let's just see. No, so the black can either capture the pawn or he can do some other moves. But many players are gonna do capturing because they don't have any awareness. And if they do with the queen, there is a pawn to block that. So many players are not gonna do that. So here they are gonna simply capture the pawn and it is known as the King's Gambit accepted variation. And there is also decline variation if it doesn't catch, as we saw earlier. But many players are not gonna do that. So if it does this, then the simple move is knight and the simple aim is attacking the king's pawn, that is f7 pawn. So the obvious response from black is gonna be knights coming, but some players would do this move and this makes no sense, right? So many players are not gonna do that, but some players might do. Let's just ignore that, okay? So let's just play bishop. As we said earlier, we are gonna attack that. So this is the whole concept of the King's Gambit, but there are many nasty tricks, and opening the bishop in the first place is popular at many times before, and even Bobby Fischer plays that to win many plays, do you know? So this is a fun fact. So this is the King's Gambit, and let's now dive into the main theory. So let's begin. So before diving into, I want to remind you to subscribe our channel, and you can have the links of our website in the first comment. So just visit out and you can have many website blogs there. You can really find it useful, and if you find it useful, please share to others. So let's dive. So let's start. So the slight advantage over here is that many players don't expect this and don't prepare for this. So there is no awareness, as I said before, and many players are gonna fall into easy traps in King's Gambit. So if we are very thorough in King's Gambit, many players are gonna fall in our traps. But some players are not theoretical and they move whatever they feel it right. So with that players we are not gonna win. We can just try to draw or we are gonna lose. So this is only an advantage with the theoretical peoples, because some peoples are just gonna study, are just gonna mug up the moves and they are just gonna play. They can be good in rating even, but we are gonna definitely win them. So that's this advantage. One of the very important disadvantages is that if he have the awareness of this King's Gambit, then he is definitely going to play well. So if we play knight to here, the best move over here is d6, and it just opens the bishop's file and doesn't allow the knight to come into the center. So this is going to be a really bad time for white. So bishop coming here don't matter because the bishop is simply gonna pin the knight, and even if they castle, then they are going to face very difficult, and they might lose with the bishop. But this happens in only some games because many of the players don't have the awareness. If they really have the awareness, we can at least draw on them or we are gonna lose, but winning is impossible. Sometimes possible if they do blunder or they are not that good players. And they don't know, many people like 85% of them are not gonna know this trap, and they are just gonna fall for this trap, and at least we can draw them even if we didn't win them, and that's gonna give us rating too. One of the biggest thing is that if you are like rated like 1000 or 1100, and you cannot try this with 1600 rated players, because if you just try with them, the thing is that they are itself an aggressive players. They might itself have an awareness about this, even though they don't have, they already knows many things, and they have just experienced many of this, so they are just gonna defeat you and you are gonna lose, because they are itself aggressive players. They might have many tricks and they have many experience, and many of the players have tried this attack to them, and it's just like irritating a lion, and the lion can roar. So the conclusion is very simple, guys. Try this with the small rated players above you, like 100, 1100 or 1200. Don't dare to try with 1600s, because 1100s and 1200s are not gonna have awareness of this. So let's have puzzle. So this is the puzzle for today. Mate in 2. I would try to give you this solution by 3 weeks. Until then, you can try these puzzles in our videos we are gonna give. So bye guys.